Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the all-star of his opportunity.
Purdue against Levine, driving to the basket, and slam dunk.
Point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them.
Doubled by Murray. Pass to Jay. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
It's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Here's Purdue, and there's the drive, and slam dunk by Levine's got 8 points.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, that's an open.
And a missed layup. Brooklyn leading by 3. Purdue with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And the basket by Purdue.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray outside. Pass to Levine. Here's Big Smooth. Nothing on the board.
Well, Levine is out there.
Checked in. Malik Beasley comes in for Big Smooth. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And it's Carter in for Dennis Schroeder. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early.
That kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Pass to Purdue. Monk with a double team. Here's Jay. Defended by Carter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Now here's Beasley. Sabonis sets the pick for Beasley. To the middle. And finished off by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression.
He's out there with Malik Monk. Green is out there with Big Smooth. And it's Laravia in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Jay. Pass to Purdue. Here's Jay. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the pick. They get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. And the layup's good off the glass. And now
From a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And slam dunk by Purdue.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge.
Sacramento.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys.
Schroeder, right side. Big Smooth the pass to Murray. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Murray's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Here's Purdue. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Jay. Uses both hands to slam it down. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with
A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue. Contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
To the left side wing. And slam dunk by Purdue. This game has moved. 8 points for him. Levine deciding where to go with it. Inside. It's stolen. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Purdue. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Left block shot on the way. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Levine. Now Sabonis. Knocked loose. Levine passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, he's been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's a great finish!
Oh, to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And the basket by Jay. Jay's got
ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away.
There's the drive. 2 minutes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really.
Well, your lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Monk.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's Jay. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
8 points.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Jay into the lane. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11.
The big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
In that mid-range game by Monk, he really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely, with the assist. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And it takes a lot to shake Monk off his game. Even if you surround him, he just seems to find a way to score.
Here's Jay. And it's a great finish!
Oh my.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Carter, the pass to Monk. Back to Carter. Picked by Reed. And a great move by Carter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 8 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Jay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
To respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bagley comes in for Reed. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter.
I don't know what's happening defensively.
Schroeder outside. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Substituting on the court.
It's picked off. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating.
Even a question mark. Pass to Big Smooth. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's got
22 points.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like LaVine.
From past the arc. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7. To the left wing. Pass to Jay. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
LaVine, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Jay. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
Looking for his own offense.
Brooklyn's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And the shot goes in.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense.
That's good.
What helps LaVine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Purdue. Purdue's got the 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jay. Defended by Carter. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. He's guarded closely. Sacramento again missing. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Count it, good. Purdue. Monk. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jay